Britain has a great heritage. It has some of the finest historic buildings in the world. Palaces, castles and museums bursting with tradition and history. There's just so much to see and do. Around 30 million people visit Britain every year from overseas. 3 of the top 5 museums and galleries in the world can be found here. There are 14 Roman walled cities, 8 heritage cities and hundreds of castles. In London, Big Ben, Buckingham Palace and Tower Bridge are just some of the places to visit. But how to fit it all in? I'll show you. Now, one way to see the sights is to hop on and hop off an open-top London bus. Now, most buses go from A to B, but this one is special. This is a big bus, tour bus, and is a great way to see the city. The Houses of Parliament, one of the largest Parliament buildings in the world. This is Regent Street, which was built in the 1800s. The street itself separated Mayfair, which was an upper-class area, with Soho over there, which was a working-class area. Benedict Protheroe is a tour guide. So, in your opinion, then, what is it about London that overseas visitors just absolutely love?
Well, in London, we have over 2,000 years of fascinating history. It's a centre for art, for culture, for music, for fashion. There's restaurants, nightlife, museums, the river. Everything you could possibly want to see and do, you've got it here in London.
The River Thames cuts through the heart of the city. At over 200 miles long, it's the longest river entirely in England. The iconic London Eye sits next to the Thames, 135 metres high. The Eye was built to celebrate the millennium and has over 3.5 million visitors a year. The City of London's financial district dominates the skyline. The buildings include 30 St Mary Axe, otherwise known as the London Gherkin. Historic houses look really grand, but what would it have been like to have lived hundreds of years ago? I've come here to Warwick Castle to find out. Let's step back in time. It's still me! This castle dates back almost 1,100 years to William the Conqueror. Very nice. Edward IV was imprisoned here in the 1400s, and royalist soldiers attacked Warwick during the English Civil War. Some royal visitors have been more welcome. Elizabeth I and Queen Victoria both spent time here, so I'm in good company. What a beautiful view. Who turned the lights out? Adam is the attractions and shows team leader. Adam, what have you come dressed as?
Oh, well, today, Rich, I've come dressed in my finest 1620s gear, about what a gentleman would wear about 400 years ago.
And I love my outfit. What have you got me dressed as?
Well, I've got you dressed as a man-at-arms of the 15th century, so you're not as wealthy as me, but you still look quite mean and gnarly.
But I look cool. Good man. Now, tell me about Warwick Castle.
Well, here at Warwick Castle, we have over 1,000 years of incredible jaw-dropping history. The oldest part of the castle goes back well over 1,000 years. But what you see here today, Rich, mostly dates back to about 600 years ago, and it pretty much remains untouched from then onwards till today.
So what would it have been like to live here in medieval times?
Well, it probably would have been quite a smelly and dark place. The moats that you see down here would have actually not been filled with water, but with sewage draining from the castle.
Now, I was rather hoping someone would tell me how to use this sword. Do you mind?
Sadly, I'll be honest with you, it's not really my thing, but I know 2 gentlemen who will be able to help you out. They're just round the corner.
Over there?
Yep, just round there. Good luck.
Great, thank you. What a helpful chap. Hang on, guys, break it up. I've just been told that you're the guys to see about learning to use the sword. Can you show me a move?
Yes, of course. Well, first of all, we need to get you in your on-guard stance.
Okay.
Your left foot forwards,
Yep.
your right foot back turned out to the side, and your sword up in front of you like this. Now, what you're going to do, if the attacking sword is going to come in, you're going to push it down and away, and step in and cut.
No problem.
You can do that?
Step aside, my man.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Okay, on guard.
On guard! easy.
Very nice.
Thanks very
Excellent
much.
work. Fantastic.
Is he going to be all right?
I will be fine, don't worry.
You sure?